Hello and welcome to Macbeth The Characters. Today's episode will be focusing on analysing Banquo and how important he is to the story of Macbeth. To do this we'll be interviewing Dr. Benedict James, a prestigious man in English literature, and we will also have a special guest speaker at the end.
Last week I talked to Dr. Benedict to discuss why he thought Banquo was such an important character. Welcome, Dr. Benedict. Thank you for appearing on the show.
Thank you, it's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, let's start then. Obviously Banquo is a very important character in the story, so Shakespeare has expressed many thoughts and feelings through Banquo. Can you give us some example of these?
Well, in Act 2, Scene 1, we can see he's paranoid as he's been having sleepless nights thinking about the witch's prophecies, and so when he hears someone approaching the castle in the night, he says, "Give me my sword," to his son Fleance. And this shows the readers that he is very unsettled by what they have said. Restrain in me the cursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. Give me my sword! Who's there?
A friend.
How do you think the other characters feel and react towards Banquo?
Well, let's take Duncan for example. He thinks very highly of Banquo. This is shown in Act 1, Scene 4, when he refers to Banquo as true and worthy, because he has always been very loyal to the king. Ironically, all the previous Thanes of Cawdor were neither true or worthy because they all betrayed Duncan.
True, worthy Banquo. He is full, so valiant.
Okay, so last question. What do you think makes Banquo such an important character?
So overall, I think that Banquo is important because he gives you someone to compare Macbeth against. Although at the beginning they appear to both think about the prophecy a similar amount, Banquo is actually more concerned that it could be some sort of trick, and so is more apprehensive about acting upon it.
Here at the BBC, we'd like to thank Dr. Benedict for coming in and sharing his thoughts on Banquo.
Now our next guest is very special and we are honoured to have had the opportunity to interview him, and here's how it went. I'm here today with the William Shakespeare. Welcome and thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So first question, what were the thoughts and feelings that you wanted Banquo to have?
Well, Banquo has contempt with his importance and his authority within the characters. This is why he chooses not to act upon his troubled thoughts concerning the witches and their prophecies.
How did you want the other characters to feel and react towards Banquo?
Well, I wanted Macbeth to see Banquo as a threat, as he fears that Banquo's children will become kings like the witches foretold. You can see this in Act 2, Scene 1, as they question each other to try and work out what the other one is thinking.
If you shall cleave to my consent, when it shall make honour for you.
In seeking to augment it but still keep my bosom franchised allegiance clear, I shall be counselled.
Do you think that Banquo is an important character?
Well, Banquo is so important because he allows the audience and other characters to see that Macbeth is wrapped within his own thoughts and ambitions about what the witches have said. This is important, as without this it is unclear how ambitious Macbeth is.
It's very funny,
Look how our friend is wrapped.
Once again, we're very grateful to William Shakespeare for coming in and talking to us.
We hope this has given you an insight into the character of Banquo. Join us next week when we'll be looking at Lady Macbeth, with guests Chester Hetherington and Lorenzo Florence. See you next time on Macbeth
The Characters.